Hello, hello. I am back with Chapter 5 of A Mix of Discoveries. All of the same warnings, characters, and tags apply. So let's get into it. Chapter 5, A River of Changes. The next week, Monday. Izuku had woken up around 30 minutes earlier than normal today. He had finished his morning routine, so now Izuku was in his room attempting to apply makeup in a way that appeared masked. His selection of makeup was currently contour, eyeshadow, a blending tool, and a flat-tipped foundation brush, most of which he got yesterday or the other day. Izuku had begun, but he wasn't exactly sure how it was going. He had never really been into makeup even as a kid, so this was a first. The tip of the makeup tool glided across his face in small shapes, an outstretched triangle under both of his eyes, a curved line inwards from his jawline, and a thin line down both sides of his nose. After adding the bronze-colored contour, he moved on to blending it with a round sponge tool. After he realized it was just smudging, then he added a few aligned dots of concealer before then continuing to blend it. Overall, Izuku thought it looked quite well. He just hopes Kacchan doesn't point it out, or really anyone, to be honest. Ouch! Shut your damn mouth, you nerd! Are you really trying to appear like a male? And don't think I don't see what you're doing! Stop trying to be better! You never will be! And with that, Bakugo slammed Izuku's face into the wall. If you really want to be something you're not, then it's the exact issue as your quirk, and there's only one solution for that. Katsuki's hands unclasped from the green net's hair, and then he began walking down the hallway. Izuku, that morning, had confidently walked into class and asked to announce something. After his teacher had made a joke about him likely stuttering, he had announced that he was transitioning from female to male and asked to be referred to as Izuku with he/him pronouns. It went as well as could have been expected. Everyone laughed. Everyone kept giving him weird glances, and a few either whispered or outright said rude comments. Overall, the same as every day, but times 2. Tuesday. Kacchan said if he couldn't even be who he was, how was he supposed to be a hero? A few girls snickered as he walked by. His teacher said Izumi during roll call, and after school, Kacchan's usual gang cornered him and started chanting she. Wednesday. The girl that sat behind him whispered she's sorry, but as soon as Izuku tried to reply, she started saying how gullible he was and how he wasn't strong enough to be a man, nor a hero. Kacchan yelled at him to give up before tripping him and giving him his daily burn, and someone in the locker room tripped him and said he's not man enough. Thursday. Some of the boys from the back of the class started yelling out, "I'm a man," while doing pretend feminine activities, mainly applying makeup and nail polish, which then the teacher for that period yelled at them for disrupting the class before going on a spiel of how trans and queer people are invalid. A girl tried pulling him into the girls' bathroom to prove he wasn't a boy. Friday. Someone had begun to make a trans joke, but Kacchan had cut them off and said it was unoriginal and then made his own joke. He had also claimed Izuku as his personal victim and proceeded to explode him as an example of that. Overall, this week had exhausted him. Despite the fact that he had tried to ignore it, some comments got to the best of him. He didn't feel valid even if he tried to act masked, and was going through the name-changing process with his mom. He didn't feel valid, and he wanted to know how to feel valid, so he did the only reasonable thing he could think of, and he texted someone who shared the same issues. User Deku. Hey, are you available right now? User Monoma. Yeah, why? User Deku. I have a bit of an issue. User Monoma. Which is? User Deku. I'm trans. Monoma. Female to male or male to female? Female Deku. Female to male, and I'm kind of getting bullied for it. ... Deku. I know, I should have told you, but I wanted to wait till it was necessary. Monoma. How long have the bullies known, and how long has it been going on for? Deku. Since this Monday, around a week. I'm not sure if it'll blow over or not. Plus, I want to know how to deal with it in general. You're the only experienced person I know. Monoma. Okay, where are they from? Like school, neighborhood, etc. Fine, I guess I'll forgive you for now. But tell me sooner next time. Thank you for the compliment. Deku. School, but some of them live in my neighborhood. They haven't picked on me there yet. Okay, you're welcome. Okay then, I have a few suggestions. 1, try to ignore them ignore them if you can. Then second, try to tell someone. Best if you gather evidence, like footage, notes, drawings, any physical evidence that proves it was them. 3, defend yourself. If they get physical, then you do too, but only if they hit the first blow. And if they say full-on insults, then give them either sarcasm, backhanded compliments, or tell them to piss off. This is just extras, but if you know they have a group or gang, avoid contact and just try and go along with it. Basically, avoid getting hurt. Deku, thank you. Thank you so much. Monoma, no problems. Just remember to tell me if anything more happens. Even if it seems small, I will help. You're welcome. Okay, I will. Monoma, also want to play Minecraft together? I finished collecting those ores so we can start on the project. Deku, yes! Join me. Monoma, And with that, they proceeded to play Minecraft up until around 4 a.m. From that day, they also began to grow closer, over time improving on their server session by session, growing closer than just online friends, but IRL friends as well. Izuku managed to scare off his bullies, the occasional word or shove still lingering, but overall, he was fine. Then the incident with the sludge villain and All Might happened. Then the sludge villain with Kachan, and then finally the quirk. His afternoon sessions of Minecraft with Bonamo were delayed but not lost. He logged on in the late hours of the night, still enjoying the time they spent together. He was also still in contact with Dobby, still dropping off analysis every once in a while, but their conversations had gone from daily routines to minimal with how Izuku's time was spent. Alright, that was chapter 5. I really enjoyed it, and we only have 2 more chapters left. Remember to eat, drink water, take your meds, go to sleep at a reasonable time. Alright, goodbye!